It took a little bit for Netflix to arrive to Spain. Why was it? Was it maybe because we have these huge numbers of piracy?
No, Spain's a great market for us now because so many people love the internet and content, and we wish we had gotten there sooner.
Great young population, tech savvy, entertainment lovers, absolutely.
Why did you decide to make the first Spanish show to be Las Chicas del Cable?
Well, Las Chicas is a great story. You know, there's so much Spanish production that's great period pieces and to be set in the 1920s. And we think it's going to be a success not only in Spain, but around the whole world.
We had great success with Velvet and Grand Hotel all over the world, Spanish-speaking U.S. and throughout Latin America. And so it was really exciting for us to be able to work with the production company who knows what they're doing best in Spain.
Have you considered maybe doing like traditional talent shows or reality shows or maybe live TV in Netflix?
Well, Ultimate Beastmaster was our first competition show.
Yeah.
It's not live necessarily. What's really great about this show is even after you know who won, it's still great television. So we're trying not to do things that are that live and much more because we want to do things that are in your control. You can watch whenever you want, at any time you want, on any device you want. And so in many cases, once you know who won, the drama's gone. But what's exciting about some of these great competition shows is the backstory of the contestants and the story of the challenge.
A lot of people wonder why Netflix doesn't make public the numbers and the views. Why?
Well, we want to keep it all confidential, and then it's also exciting to speculate on, is it big, is it small? So it makes for great drama.
Just to drive you crazy.
How do you convince a TV channel that it's better to have their shows in Netflix and not only in their website platforms?
It depends on the network. So we pay them a lot of money to be able to put it on Netflix. And then often we'll carry it outside of the main territory. And so we make a global market for it.
And you've seen success like of shows like Breaking Bad that for a couple of years were very small on American television. And then when they got to Netflix, became wildly popular, where people had more time to catch them, where the network might miss them at that one time. Or in the UK, where the show was canceled, we were able to pick it up and make it into a big success. So I think there's been a lot of stories where Netflix has helped increase the brand for the show, even though it's created competition for the viewing.
How can traditional television and streaming coexist?
You know, one of the great examples is the BBC's iPlayer. And they've been developing that for watching the BBC in the UK for many years. And it's been a big success for them. And now they're releasing new dramas on iPlayer with binge viewing. And so to answer your question, it's by becoming internet-centric and launching the great new dramas that you have on the internet.
Reed, I have a question for you. I read you have like this really quiet, calm life, and it's quite shocking compared to like Netflix, like globalization, you know what I mean?
Yes, when I get home, it's great because we're on a farm. It's quiet and peaceful, and so I love both the excitement of traveling around Europe and then to get home and just have it be quiet.
And I live in the center of Los Angeles. It's constant plate spinning.
How do you deal now with like TV networks that own the rights before Netflix arrived? Because, for example, Orange is the New Black cannot be like live in Spain.
There's two shows, House of Cards and Orange is the New Black, that have special things because we could not afford the global rights when we started. But only those two shows, like Narcos, we have that everywhere in the world.
Why did it take that much to include the download feature?
We were so focused on making streaming great with the 4K streaming to the new televisions. That was the priority. But now we have downloading, so if you're on an airplane or driving, you can use that.
And it's also been one of the great benefits of us being more international. We were mostly focused on what was happening in the US years ago, where access to Wi-Fi was pretty regular, pretty normal. And so we were basing it on domestic lifestyles. And more you got out into the world to see how different people are using the internet, it was helpful for us to get excited about downloading.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
Thank you.